Well, I'm surprised that you're not like 80 years old. You're so young, and because the book covers so much. It's really such an interesting look at the 20th, mid 20th century and on, and really how that does affect, the books that are on the bookshelf and back of me now. Right? I think of like I don't know enough about it, but I think about now a lot of people kind of joke about the really similar covers that you'll see
Hmm.
like on literary fiction, right? The color schemes and all that. And it just really does make you think more about the publishing industry. And you write a lot about how the editors in the old days, whenever that cut off, we're not quite sure, but in the old days they were editors, and now they're editors and they're promoters and they're this and they're that and and I know, even I think about how authors and especially with small presses, they're promoters too, and they have to have a
Hmm.
social media, and those sometimes are written into their contracts and the whole deal. So for me, it's definitely, it will not diminish the love of reading. It's really interesting to me how much you cover in the book, about all the trade and the mass market and the history and these big old companies and kind of what's going on behind the scenes. Congrats on the book. Again, people who are listening will hear it around the 24th or so when the book is out in the world. Any special recommendations, places for us to buy the book?
You should buy the book at your local bookstore. That would be the thing that would make me happiest of all.
Mm-hmm.
Go in there, see if it's on the shelf. If it's not on the shelf, talk to your bookseller and have them order it into the bookstore for you. I love small bookstores. I love the booksellers in any of the places where you might be listening.
Yeah.
They do God's work. So do that.
Awesome. If we're in Atlanta, where should we be going?
In Atlanta, there's a lot of options. There's a cappella books. There's Eagle Eye books. There's Virginia Highlands books. There's Bookish, which is the one around the corner from my own house. Those would be all excellent bookstores. We're blessed with a number of great bookstores here in Atlanta.
Very cool, very cool. Obviously the book industry, just like so many industries, with the writer strike has just ended, and entertainment of all sorts. There's just so much going on with it. Amazon and Kindle, and we talked. Borders was mentioned in the book. Borders is no longer around. Walden Books is no longer around, right?
No, yeah, long gone.
Oh man, I mean that was a name out of the past for sure. I used to get those gift cards, gift certificates. When a gift certificate, remember that? It was actually like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
All right. But the book is so interesting. It covers so many years, but you don't feel like it's being glossed over. The notes are, speaking of Foster Wallace or Junot Diaz, the footnotes are, there's so many of them, right? As it's an academic pursuit. But just congratulations on the book. You made, the how the sausage is made very interesting. And I think I feel like it makes reading a book more interesting and more pleasurable. So congrats on the book. We wish you continued good luck with the rest of your writing.
Thanks so much, Pete. It's really been a pleasure to talk with you.
And awesome talking to you. Thank you so much.